is still March 15th, 2026. I don't know, it's probably at 7 o'clock now. But, darn, I had a really nice beginning statement and I just forgot it. Oh, let's talk about orchestration. That's what it was. Orchestrating things, creating things, you know, directing it in a certain way to happen. Let's go into the concept of spirituality. If spirituality gives us a sense of direction and destiny and, guidance, then my destiny, I'm pretty sure my great grandmother, my Oma, Utah's mother, she loved me. She was so cute. I loved her. I love both my Oma and my Opa. But she found out who I was. She loved me. She couldn't hug me because she was part of the cult. My Opa, the same. He would get really sick, and he ended up dying early. And I believe he was murdered. Life insurance policy. My Oma, she died on my mother's birthday. And I don't know if that was because it broke my mother's heart. But I don't know if that was because my aunt Angie, my mother's older sister, decided to try to destiny swap with her or something. I don't know. And then Ezekiel was born on my Oma's birthday, December 17th. And I told my mother, I said, that's reincarnation, Mommy. And it is. It is. Going back. Orchestration. So, if, the spiritual realm and our religions and our beliefs, our belief structures dictate the guidance in our lives, which for a lot of you fanatics, it does. For me, not so much. But I guess maybe I just have a very different internal compass. So I already have an orchestration for my life. And I'm learning that now is finite. We're not going to go there. But basically, the orchestration is that they knew who I was. They knew who I was supposed to be destined to marry. And the only child that they decided to sacrifice was the one that I was destined to marry. So this was all orchestrated. Why is it that Christian Harrington was not a target? Why is it that Jack Harrington was not a target? But Kit Christoph Harrington was. It was intentional to turn him against me. It was intentional to turn the entire family against me because they didn't want another monarch. They didn't want another Queen Elizabeth. And to be honest, I don't want another Queen Elizabeth either because she totally supported the slave trade. So, I don't exactly think that highly of her now that I know a little bit more of the history. But being a woman, she had no choice. She had no choice but to support a system that was going to murder her and rape her. I don't know why this guy's looking at me. So that is, I can forgive her for that, but to maintain it and continue maintaining that and fooling the people for decades later, I don't have support for that. And Princess Diana, she was a true hero in my mind. I know a lot of mystery around her. I don't know too much of her, but I think she also is like a Meghan Markle. She's not exactly allowed to have a stronghold or outspoken. And that's exactly why you guys don't want me to take my position in England, because you don't want me to have a stronghold. Or am I in Ireland? I don't know, because the Harrington estates are in Ireland. Oh, confirmation. Ireland. Which I love red hair, by the way. That would be Travis. I don't know if it was Travis Baker, He was green-eyed, beautiful green eyes and red hair. Deep red, like fire. It was beautiful. I had a huge crush on him. And when he moved away, he got kind of religious. And I was like, I don't really want to hear about this. And he got mad at me, and then we no longer spoke to each other. And I thought that was really sad because I had a huge crush on him. I remember he was a junior, I was a senior. I was trying to get him to go to senior prom with me, and he just wouldn't. Oh, I had a huge crush on him. Anyway, I do not discriminate. I love all types of people. I'm more attracted to other people, but it doesn't mean that I'm not, I love all people. And I think it's really sad that the people that are in power are dictating the expansion of human evolution. You're hurting us all. So I just wanted to talk about that orchestration. So, and then they orchestrated having my best friend from childhood, Caitlin, with red hair, dictate herself, and they killed they killed my aunt Tina's daughter, Sophie Turner, to take her identity. So I guess, and I never got to meet Sophie. She was born after Danny. I didn't even know what she looked like. Killing off the Harrington family, really good. Killing off the Seiler family, really good. The Romanian, Jewish, just you're trying to get rid of the Jews. That's what you're doing on the other side. That's why Alexandra was so stupid. She didn't realize what she was doing. She was murdering her own kind. And then because I'm both, she was getting two birds with one stone for the royal family. You all were pawns. You didn't realize that you were all pawns, all for some money. You sold. Oh, we've got another one. We've got a pawn here, actually. So I was in a good spot where people were leaving me alone for a long time. That was kind of nice. But basically, yeah, you were all pawns. You were all part of a Ponzi scheme, and you fell for it for some money. You thought no one would catch you because you had authorities and people in high places, officials in high places. You didn't even realize you were destroying your bloodline, and some of you really don't care. That's the saddest part. You don't care. Even though you want to have family and have them have wealth after you, or hold on to your wealth when you die, you don't care. That's a interesting revelation you should think about, what you've done to yourselves.